Hi students, how are you?
Fine.
Okay, a good group. Congratulations. A clap for you. Okay students, the topic of today is talking about the PPE. In Spanish is Equipo de Protección Personal. In English is Personal Protection Equipment. Okay? This technique is a prevent technique for issues or accidents in the factories, but is operational. Operational is meaning that you can apply this technique in every plant, but is when you do or make an action, for example, no? Okay. In the screen, you can watch a principal personal equipment. For example, you can divide the body of the people in 5 or 4 parts. For example, the first part is the head. Okay. For example, who say me what is the damage or accidents that you can occurs in your head when you work? For example,
when a brick falls in your head.
speak loud, please.
When a brick falls in your head.
Okay. Other example?
Objects fly on your head.
Okay. For example, you play football, soccer, and people press, move the balloon, and of course a problem in your head. Yeah.
When you're walking, but pay attention, and then something hit your head.
Yeah. For example, when the supervise, or for example I don't know, something is more slow than you. Okay, and you can have a problem in your head. Okay. This is the first part of the body. The second part, for example, is legs. Okay, is legs. Yeah. For example, what kind of accident you can have in your legs with you working? What kind? An example. For example.
You see like a melt and you crash from it.
Okay, or for example, in Aguascalientes is raining constantly in the last day, and for example, you can talk in a street, and I don't know, this is a hole in the street, and you can watch because the water in pipe that you watch it, and you talking or running, and you can crash in the hole. Okay. Okay. In the factory, for example, this is an important part of body, and the 3-1, your what? Your hands. For example, what kind of accidents can occur in your hands when you're working?
You can cut. You can burn your head.
Okay, for example, an example?
When you work in a pizza store and you burn when you get out the pizza of the oven.
Okay, or for example, if you work in a kitchen and you put ingredients for a food, you can cook with the knife, okay? Yeah. Three parts of the body. Other part of the body is this. How do you the name of this part of the body?
Chest.
What? Okay, yeah, it's this part, okay? And this part is the most dangerous because you in this part of the body we have important organs, okay? For example, the hair, this part of the body. When you
Break.
when you break, for example, this part of the hair on the other organs important of the body is in this part, okay? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 parts of the body. And in industrial engineering, in Higiene and Safety Security, there are personal equipment very common in the factories. For example, for your head,
The helmet.
what is the equipment that you can use?
The hat.
Helmet.
The head protection, okay? Yeah, read the picture of the screen. Head protection. What is the protection? Falling or flying objects, overhead objects, okay? Do you know this equipment?
Yes.
It's very common, no? For example, in the university, if you need practice in the laboratory, in some cases you need use head protection, okay? Or for example, if you visit a plant tour, like in the high school or for example in the university, una visita empresa, you need use this protection equipment, okay? The second one, the part important of the body in the head is the eyes, okay? For example, the people that use, like me, glasses, we don't have problem, but the people that know, yes, because you, for example, have an accident, a hazard with a substance, an acid, or for example, another object, okay? And the personal equipment is a protection, okay? It's very common, it's like the glasses, but don't have graduate, okay? For example, other important part of the body, the head, are there? Ears. Okay, what is the problem that you can hear for loud noises, for example, in the factories, in the machines, and you need to use hearing protection, okay? Hearing protection is like audífonos in Spanish. AirPods is the
No.
AirPods is the mark of the Apple. What?
Airplug.
Okay, AirPods. Okay, yeah, AirPods is the
Airplug.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, but it's like it's similar. Okay, with the protection is that you can prevent that you can hear if you are exposed for hours in a loud sounds. Okay. Okay, the first one. Other equipment, the head is okay. The other part, for example, are the hands, and the traditional equipment is hand protection, the gloves, okay? Gloves is like that used when the one is the wearing is cold, for example, and you need to use gloves because está muy frío el ambiente, okay? And in the factory is similar the gloves, but no is for prevenir que te vayas a enfriar de las manos, sino para proteger esta parte de tu cuerpo. ¿Estamos bien? Okay, please everybody put the exercise of this part of the class in the first part. Somebody help me to read the instructions. Yeah, please.
Under each picture, work blank. Air purifying respirator,
Disposable respiratory, respiratory,
Gas mask, PPE,
PPAS,
safety harness, noise cancelling air protection, safety glove, hard hat helmet, steel toe safety, boots,
safety,
reflective
boots, okay,
boots, reflective safety vest,
yeah,
safety glasses, goggles, face
googles,
shield,
face shield,
ear, boots.
okay. In this imagine, in this picture, what is the most easy for you answer?
Boots.
Boots, for example, boots, what is this?
That one.
Okay, that one. And you write in your exercise boots, okay? Boots, what part of the body protect? The foot, okay? Okay, second one, more easy.
Helmet.
What?
Helmet.
Helmet. Yeah? Okay, you write the name of this part of this equipment and what part of the body protect? The head. Okay, other very easy is this. What is the name of this?
Safety gloves.
Eh?
Safety gloves.
Safety gloves. Yeah, safety is because es para que parezca que el nombre del equipo protege las manos, ¿no? Safety glove, but it's a glove. Es un guante como cualquiera. Okay? The other one, for example, this is very easy.
PPES.
What? PPEs. Okay. What is the meaning of PPEs? Personal protector equipment. Okay. Yeah. And other
The
one.
goggles.
Okay. For example, this one. Google. Yeah. Google knows that the finder of browser is goggles. Google.
Safety glass.
I don't know the correct pronunciation. What?
Is goggles or safety glasses?
Oh, safety glass. Okay, yeah. This is what time I have. Okay, 11 minutes. Okay. The other one, for example, this one.
Is
Those masks.
Eh?
Those masks.
Okay, this mask. For example, the name of this one in Spanish,
Face mask.
lo conocemos como cubrebocas, but in English is
Face
mask.
mask.
It's a mask. For example, this one.
Oh,
But in the picture for EPPs is
those masks.
okay. This is in this part are the name of the EPPs. PPS. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
que vienen como varias, güey.
¿Dónde está?
The reflecting
¿Dónde está?
ratio.
Okay, is this one? Okay.
Roughly safety vest.
Those masks. Okay. For example, what is the name of this? It's very common in the factory.
Earplugs.
AirPods. Yeah.
Yeah.
Prevent that you can lose air, okay? This one, in Spanish is arnés, it's very easy. Arnés, okay, and what part of the body prevent? Okay, all the body, all the body, because if you have an accident, you can die, okay? But this part of, I'm sorry?
You are in a higher place.
Higher place, yeah, okay. And what is this part of, this name of the name of this part of the body?
Tronco.
Okay, tronco in español and in English.
Chest.
You can find in the Google, in your cell phone, what is this part? I don't know. A teacher can say, can know everybody, right?
Esto solo es esto, pero quiere decir todo.
Sí, o sea, por ejemplo, esta parte
El torso.
es tronco en español, ¿no?
Yes.
And in
el
English?
torso.
Okay, find it please. And what means this? What is the name of this?
Reflective safety vest.
It is this part of the body, teacher. Okay. Speak completely. What is the name? Okay. Deletrealo, por favor.
Tiene tronco en la-
Okay, sí, esta es la parte. Okay. And what is the name of this part of this equipment? Personal protection equipment.
Body protection.
Reverse safety vest.
Only one people, only one person.
Reflective safety vest.
Okay, reflective safety vest. Okay. These devices, for example, in this case, in this exercise, these are the names. But for example, in other ones, change the name. For example, in this device, this is the name, okay? High visibility hats, vests or pants. Yeah? What is ¿cuál es la palabra clave in the name of this device?
High visibility.
High visibility. Or for example, in the exercise,
Reflective.
reflective. Yeah? para que si está oscuro alguien te vea,
Yes.
¿cierto? Okay, what is the name of this device?
Air purifier respirator.
Okay, only one people? Only one?
Respirator. I purify respirator.
I provide respirator. Yeah?
Yeah.
This is very common when you work in spaces with particulates. Yeah? Okay. I need that one person say me what I learned in this class. Only one people. ¿Qué aprendiste en esta clase?
I learned some personal protection equipment names
Okay.
and for which part of the body is to be used.
Ok, por ejemplo, ¿de qué depende el equipo de protección personal que voy a usar en un trabajo? ¿De qué dependería? For example, every workers can use all items. For example, use mask, use gloves. For example, like this one. Esa persona es un jinete, va a montar un caballo. Y entonces alguien dijo, bueno, pues entonces, o sea, alguien que critica el uso del equipo de protección personal dijo, pues si alguien va a montar un caballo hay que ponerle todo ese equipo de protección personal para evitar que se accidente. And the question is, in your opinion, what is the criteria for identify what are the equipos de protección personal can you use the worker? Depends on what?
Es dependiendo de lo que esté expuesto el trabajador.
For example, an example.
For example, if one people drives in his bike in the night, he can use a hat and the reflective safety vest. And another piece of equipment is not necessary.
Okay, what is the work? In your example, what is the work? ¿Cuál es el trabajo?
Ride a bike, for example.
Okay, you only ride a bike. Okay, in the streets. You need, in your opinion, you need what?
A hat.
Reflective, okay.
Safety, reflective safety vest.
Yeah, reflective,
Maybe goggles for the
maybe, yeah.
and gloves for the
Yeah, when you ride a bicycle.
necessary.
Okay, and it's all?
No, for example, the bike needs a light.
You can use Spanish for some words. For example, if you know, si tú no te sabes el significado, puedes decir alguna palabra.
Los reflectores en sí. Y por ejemplo, son unas coderas.
Okay, codera. ¿Cómo se dirá codera en inglés? Okay, for example, in your example, it's very common and in other countries, it's mandatory, es obligatorio, it's mandatory that you use
Helmet.
a head protection, what?
Helmet.
For example, if you ride a motorcycle, it's mandatory, okay? What is the name?
Elbow pads.
Okay, your work pads. Okay, illogical the word. Okay, other one?
For example, when somebody works in a construction,
Yeah.
need a egg protection, hair protection, and high visibility, and maybe boot because it's important.
Why?
Because it's possible that you can falling down when you work well.
Okay. No, it's okay. Students, thank you. A clap for you. 17 likes.